Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Rowe looking in Prod Stat. This is part A. This is lesson 7, and we're going to focus on an example like number 10. So here is our similar example. It says, what percentage of people taking a standardized test will score between 1200 and 1300 if the test has an average score of 1064 with a standard deviation of 174. Remember, we got our Z distribution right here. This is assuming that this is a normal distribution, which we have to assume here. Right here in the middle is the mean of 1064. We're concerned about scores of 1200 and 1300. That's going to be somewhere over in this area. We're going to just kind of, it doesn't really matter at this point because we're not being 100% accurate. We're just kind of trying to get an idea of what we need to do. So right here is 1300. Right here is 1200. So these are the scores. So we're looking for this area right here in between those two scores. So what do? We need to find the area by using our Z table, using our Z scores for each and subtract. So we're going to find both Z scores. So we're going to start off with 1200 minus the mean, which is 1064. And we're going to divide by 174. So I want you to go ahead and, at this point, when you do your problem, pull out your graphing calculator or your little multifunction calculator, and I want you to find this Z-score. So 1200 minus 1064, and we're going to divide by 174, which is our standard deviation, and that's going to give us a Z-score of approximately 0.7816. We're going to find another Z-score for 1300. And we're going to divide by 174 again. So we'll do 1300 minus 1064. We're going to divide that by 174. And that's going to be our Z-score of 1. Let's go ahead and make it 36. Just round so we can get the numbers in the Z table. So now what do? We go to our Z table. We find those two Z scores that we just found. So we have a Z of 0.78. And we had a Z score of 1.36. So here is 0.78. Right about right here, 0.78, which is 0.7823. And then we have another Z-score of 1.36. So we're going to go 1.36, 1.3, 1.6 right there, 0.9131. And what do we do now? We want to find that area that's between those two. So this is the big area, and then this is the smaller area. If we subtract, we'll get the area in between. So all we're going to do now at this point is we're just going to subtract those two areas. Again, using your graphing calculator. So our two areas are 0.9131 minus, I forgot my decimals, let me start over there, 0.9131 minus 0.7823. That gives us an area of 0.1308, so approximately 13% of students taking this test will score between 1200 and 1300. I hope this helps you with number 10 in the lesson. If you still struggle with this problem while you're working, please let me know in the teacher message. Make an appointment for a help session.